Hi guys! So, you're wondering how to not get lost at the Nether. So I'm actually going to show you what I do, including the new way which now exists in the latest version of Minecraft. So let's very quickly get to the Nether. We just got to get there. Who cares if it's too high? I don't care. Okay. Oh look, there's my other portal. Great, so here we are in the Nether. Now, of course, if you're in the Nether, I highly suggest that while you're here, you put on gold something just so random piglins don't kill you. Good, gold boots, that'll work. And it's up to you to not die. So what I actually do is I do a multitude of things. And this is really simple, but it works really well. So you can easily use, you can actually use dirt for this too. A bunch of cobblestone, oops, a bunch of dirt, and then a torch. Now here's two things you can do. If you have a bunch of torches, you can actually just place them down in a line. And this is kind of like the breadcrumb idea, right? Oh, something died over there. You can follow these torches back from wherever you went, right? And get back to where you were. Now there is one potential issue. Suppose you come over here some ways, and then you get back and you say, oh, I can't remember which way it is, that way or that way. What you actually can do, and this works really nice, this is basically the Karen idea, what hikers do, right? Just place down a block of cobblestone or dirt and place a torch on the side that points back home. See? So you come back and if you see that, you say, oh, right away I know, well, I got it the wrong side, haven't I? Back home or back to the another portal, you say, oh, it's pointing that way, now I know. And see, that's what you can do when you're wandering off a little ways. Make sure you remember which way went back home. Maybe try to make sure each cobblestone block is at least within viewing distance. Put another one there with another torch. And look, it points back. That torch on that side points back to where you came from. And that really helps keep you from getting lost. Now, there is one other issue when it comes to using torches, and because of this, you actually might want to use a cobblestone wall instead, and this makes it more of a Karen. If a ghast happens to hit this area of the torch, and it's shooting its balls, it's going to knock it off like that, and you'll forget where you are. So if you want to, just place like a wall on that side and let the wall point the way back instead. See? You just remember that the wall points back home. It's like an arrow, right? In fact, if you really wanted to, you could do arrows, you know, it's... I guess that's kind of an arrow, right? But that's just unnecessarily expensive. All you really need to do is one block and this. And you don't even have to use the designs. You can use any other sort of design you want. Something creative like this that just points the way back to where you were. I just think a block and one torch or block is, you know, creative. I actually am just fine with torches. I think that works just fine. Now we've explained all of that, there is actually one more way. I just showed you the cheap way. The expensive way is to use a lodestone, a lodestone compass. You can look up how to make one, but here is a lodestone. They are actually kind of expensive. But what you do is you make a lodestone, and then you take a random compass of any sort and right-click on it, and boom. Now the reason why I still have this is because I'm in creative. If I was in survival, it would just automatically change it. But see, it created this compass, and that points right back to the lodestone. Now this actually is better when you get more advanced, because it points back to that area no matter which way you go. And it's just so nice because you don't have to leave any markers. You just go whichever way you want, and whenever you've finished your travails or whatever you're doing, you just look at your compass and say, oh, let's go home. Isn't that nice? Yeah, that's in the newest version of Minecraft. If you're playing on any older versions, you won't have this. So, I guess it pays to stay up to date, right? But if you have to, you know, you can do the Karen thing, you know. How do I spell Karen? Is that C-A-I-R-N? Yeah, you can look up what those are. Those can point your way back. Pretty simple, but that's actually what I do, one of those two things, to keep myself from getting lost in another. And only just recently have I actually been able to do the lodestone thing, because that's brand new, right? Okay, well, there you go. There you have it, and that is how you can find your way back from the Nether, and that helps you not to get lost in the Nether. Those of you who are watching, I'm sure lots of you coming by will have other great ideas that I obviously didn't mention. And that's great. I mean, let's put that in the comments below and share it with everybody. And if, you know, maybe if I see some cool ones, I'll probably pin them. Pin your comments at some really cool ways to not get lost in Nether. Why not, right? Let's share our good ideas. That's a great idea. Okay, well, that's it for this video. And now you know how to not get lost in the Nether. Yippee!